Swiggity swag, what's in the bag? Jay here, your coach for the Carolina Keldeos for the UCL or the United Championship League, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my final thoughts on Season 1 of the UCL, about my performance, about just, how I feel about the first season of the UCL, and just how I feel about the league and everything, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys do, please don't forget to hit the like button down below to show your support, and let me know down in the comment section below what was your favorite moment of the UCL, your favorite part of the UCL, favorite battle, favorite team, all that stuff. Leave that down in the comment section below. I wanted to do a UCL best moments video, but I feel like I didn't really have a whole lot of best moments that would make the video long enough to where it was worth to watch or whatever, because I really maybe 2 or 3 moments during my season of the UCL where it was just yo, that's crazy, and then every other part was just either me getting destroyed or it was just one of those back and forth battles though. But let me know down in the comment section below what was your favorite moment of the UCL, and let's just jump into this video. So if you guys didn't already know, the UCL was my very first league, and not only that, but I was actually jumping back into Wi-Fi battling after being on hiatus for maybe a year plus or so. So I had no clue what I was doing. Like I said, it was my very first league, so we had to sit there and choose Pokemon that we wanted, and I wasn't even thinking about team synergy. I was just choosing Pokemon that I liked, and I kind of wish I planned out the Pokemon that I was gonna pick. I mean, of course I thought about the Pokemon that I was gonna pick, I wanted to get Garchomp, I wanted to get Ferrothorn, Skarmory, things like that, but they got scooped up, so I had to think of a plan B and then a plan C, and it was really bad. And I started constructing team synergy somewhat as we went on with the draft, and I just wish I had a plan beforehand when going into the draft, but I didn't. So that was my fault though. That was definitely all my fault. But I will say that I mean, the Pokemon that I drafted were pretty good. I had a pretty nice draft. I mean, it's just that I guess with me using the Pokemon, I didn't use them to their full potential. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, but yeah, it just kind of sucked that I got sniped a couple times. Like I said, I wanted Garchomp, but this did give me a much more, what's the word? I appreciate Zygarde more, because I've been using it a lot in the UCL. I appreciate Pokemon like Blastoise a little bit more now. Golbat a whole lot. Who else was there that I used that I appreciate a little bit more? Primeape, they just do work, man. Rage Steel for sure. So definitely the UCL. The UCL made me draft some really wild Pokemon, but I do have a lot more appreciation for them now though. And then I drafted Ludicolo, but only used it once. But I don't know. But I mean, I feel like my draft could have gone a little bit better, but I was pretty happy with my draft though. But I mean, outside of that, playing in the league, that was a doozy, because as far as league draft based leagues go, what your opponent has, everything your opponent has on their team, or the potential Pokemon that they can bring. And so it's easy to just build a team and just go in with it, but it's a little difficult. It's a little more difficult when you have to counter team someone else, because they're gonna try to counter team you, and you're trying to and it's just it's difficult. It's difficult because you have to look at it from the other side. You have to sit there, you have to take all your opponent's Pokemon and build a team with their Pokemon, and then you build a team based on what you think they're gonna bring. And it's crazy. And then there might be a Pokemon that you have that can completely demolish them, but you yourself might not see it. This happened to me plenty of times where apparently I had the Pokemon, I had the tools to win, I had the tools to really mess up my opponent, but I didn't bring them. And it's just and then I would talk to the people in the league afterwards, and they're like, Jay, why didn't you bring this Pokemon? It literally runs house in their team. And I'm like, I didn't know, and I definitely got some help from the people within the league, which honestly, you would think that it's weird to ask for help from other people that are in the same league as you, because everybody is trying to win, but it's honestly not all that weird. It's honestly really nice because you get like different opinions and you get like new insight on certain things. Like I never thought about Tailwind Golbat until PK mentioned it, you know? Like I will always run like super standard sets, and honestly when it comes to a league, I mean standard sets are great and all, but like you have to like think outside of the box because you have to throw your opponent off. You know, you have to, like I said, counter team your opponent. So you might not need to invest, you know, all your EVs into speed because you know your opponent has a team where nothing, even with a choice scarf, will outspeed you. So it's like, you know, so it's just like, what's the point in wasting all these EVs and speed when you don't even need them? And so you can, you know, make really wacky spreads to live like certain hits and from certain Pokemon. What they will always say is like if you're building something like a no, if you're trying to calculate damage, whatever, they always say like calc for the bulkiest set that they can have. So it's like 252 EVs and HP, defense, special defense, yada yada yada, beneficial natures, everything like that. You know, just like calc for the bulkiest set they could have, because like if you calc for the bulkiest set and you kill, well, that's good for you, right? And then like, you know, if you don't kill and you do just as much damage as, you know, the calc says, and it's like, well, you know what their set is, you know, they're the bulkiest set possible. But but like, I don't know, it was just really it was definitely an experience, a new experience when it comes to battling, because like I said, like I haven't battled in like a year, and like I said, this is my very first league, so it was crazy trying to counter team people. I don't know, but I definitely have to work on my play style first of all, because whenever I play, sometimes I overpredict, and I overpredict a lot. Because sometimes I make the most obvious play, you know, I make the most obvious play, and for my opponent, it's like, well, if I was my opponent, I would just switch out right now because that play is just too painfully obvious. You know, for example, the battle with Nappy. You know, I know, like, I wanted to click close combat so bad. Believe me, I wanted to punch the Chansey. I wanted to punch the crap out of that Chansey, but I couldn't because it just seemed way too obvious. And he had a Gengar and a Gardevoir, like, just waiting. So it's like he could have easily just switched those in, took the hit, and then just KO'd my Pokemon, or forced me to switch out, you know? Now, of course, with that being said, now that I look back at the battle, that's not so bad. I should just click close combat. See, now I know that for next time. But, like, in that battle, I was predicting him to switch into Gengar, and so I wouldn't go for close combat. I would go for another move, predicting the Gengar switch in, but then when he didn't switch, it's like, oh, well, that over prediction just bit me in the butt. So I'm starting to learn how I need to start making like safer plays. Like I try to think of the safest play I can make, and you know, make that play. And I mean, sometimes you have to risk it, but you know, I don't know. I feel like I risked it when I didn't need to. You know, there was a moment in the UCL where Kristen had her Salamence, and like if I just switched the order that I brought my Pokemon out, I could have won. Like I could have won the battle. But no, I tried to risk the speed tie with Victini and Salamence, and that didn't end too well. So you know, it's really all about me and making the safest play possible. And I'm still learning, you know. I'm still learning. Like I tell people all the time, I'm not a great Wi-Fi battler, and when people call me crap, I'm like, well, yeah, I'm not a great Wi-Fi battler. What did you expect, you know? But I am learning a lot more when it comes to league-based, I guess. Well, no, draft-based leagues and stuff. There you go. Like I'm learning a lot more. I'm learning to, you know, rely on other people to help me out when it comes to team building, and you know, because like those other people could see weaknesses in your team that you might not be able to see, or they can see that they can see from both sides, you know, where it's like, oh, well, I look at their team and I look at your team, and it's like their Pokemon right there can sweep you, so you need to run this on this Pokemon so you don't get swept by this, and you know, all that stuff. And you know, yeah, that's really about it. But I have fun though. I definitely have fun in this league. It kind of sucked how like my matchups went though. Like I had like let's see, like I don't know. I had at the very beginning I had a rough start and a rough end basically. Like my middle was pretty okay. Because I feel like I was facing people that were like maybe slightly better than me when it comes to Wi-Fi battles, but like my first couple of battles and like my last couple of battles, like I just had a rough start and a rough end because like my last opponent was Shady, before him was Nappy, before him was Patters, and they had like some of the highest records in UCL. Then like my beginning battles, I had like Nexus, I had Leo, I had A-Drive, and then, you know, Joey was kind of like that one super scary opponent that was like in the middle and whatnot. So I had a rough start and a rough end, but I don't know, like I still have fun in the UCL. A lot of people say, you know, Jay, I thought you don't like Wi-Fi battling. It's like I don't like Wi-Fi battling, but I really do enjoy the UCL, and I enjoyed myself. So, and that was really, you know, all it's about. You know, I enjoyed this first season of the UCL. I definitely want to come back for, you know, a second season, and you know, hopefully we can get a better draft next season, and you know, we do better and we don't go negative with our record, because, you know, I mean, we were what, 6'9", I think. 6'9", 69, but I don't know. I hope to do better in the next season. I definitely learned a whole lot. Hopefully I don't forget it over the next couple of months, but you know, yeah, I definitely learned a lot. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I really don't have anything else to say about the UCL. I have fun, but I hope you guys have fun watching us do the UCL. Congratulations to I believe Joey Pokeaim. I think he won first season, so congratulations to him. Hopefully next season we could at least be top 4, top 5. I don't know. Hopefully top 4 or 5, something like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please don't forget to hit the like button down below. And yeah, I'm gone. Peace.